Subtracting decimals seems simple, right? It's just like regular subtraction. But there's a hidden trap, a danger zone that catches almost everyone. Imagine calculating $10 minus 45 cents, 10 minus 0.45. Easy to write, but incredibly easy to get wrong. The mistake lies in what you don't see. The secret weapon is the placeholder 0. In addition, zeros are helpful. In subtraction, they are mandatory. Think about 15.6 minus 3.42. Without a placeholder, that 2 is just hanging there, but you can't subtract from nothing. By writing 15.60, the problem becomes clear. You're taking 42 hundredths away from 60 hundredths. That simple 0 gives you the ammunition you need. And how do you use that ammunition? By borrowing. The decimal point isn't a wall. Imagine you have a $5 bill and need to pay 70 cents. You have to break the bill for change. Math is the same. The number 5 becomes 5.0. You borrow from the 5, making it a 4. That one whole becomes 10 tenths, letting you easily subtract 7 tenths to get the answer, 4.3. This comes together in tougher problems, like 10 minus 2.85. You must write 10 as 10.00. Then you borrow across those zeros, a chain reaction. The $10 becomes $9, 9 dimes, and finally 10 pennies. Now you can subtract, column by column. The answer is 7.15. This isn't just a classroom trick. It's how you calculate your remaining bank balance, measure materials for a project, or read scientific data. Mastering that 0 isn't just about passing a math test. It's about making sure you get the right change back.